Myself Raj. Welcome to Raj Technologies. In the series of Spring Boot tutorial, in the last video we have seen how to make use of Thymeleaf in our Spring Boot applications, and we have seen how to develop the Thymeleaf application in our Spring Boot also. We have seen the complete project in STS. In this video, we are going to see how to make use of forms in Thymeleaf. That is, we are going to create forms using Thymeleaf, and also we are going to discuss one more very important one, that is how to go with this Spring Boot validations. So what is the meaning of validation? When the user is filling the data, we have to validate whether the user input is valid or not. Like when the user is filling data, it should not be null. Compulsory, we have to go with like mandatory fields. Now let us see how to make use of these Spring Boot validations and how to use these forms using Thymeleaf with the example application. In the last video, we have created this Spring MVC Thymeleaf project, and whenever we want to use Thymeleaf in pym.xml file, we have added the dependency here, Spring MVC dependencies, Spring Boot starter, Thymeleaf, and even we have added this Spring Boot starter validations, Spring Boot starter web MVC, Spring Boot DevTools. So these all dependencies we have added in the last video when we have created this project. Today let us go with one more example where we are going to see the validations part. So in order to make use of validations, we have added this dependency Spring Boot starter validation. Now in our package com.spring MVC Thymeleaf, in this package let us create one class. Let me go with the name as product. This class we call it as binding class. Means whatever the input we are accepting from user, that details, like for example, if you take product, we'll go with product ID, product name and price. These details we accept from user in the form of by using forms, and that details I want to store it into this product object. That's the reason we call it as binding class. So create a class product in the package. Now in this class product, let us go with the properties: private integer, product ID, private string, product name, private integer, price. Go with the Lombok annotation @data, and now I want to do the validation. How to apply the validation here is we have to use this @not null annotation. @not null, and the message what we want to give. If you are not filling product ID, if you are not giving the value to product ID, so the message what we want to go here is product ID is required. Product ID is required. Similar way for product name @not null, and the message what we want to go over here is product name is required. Product name is required, and we want to go with the size also @size, and the minimum is 3 characters, maximum is 10 characters. That means when you are giving the value to this product name, the minimum character should be 3, maximum should be 10. For price, again we'll say @not null, message equal to price is required. That means you are making it as mandatory fields. Import the respective packages here. Now, so this is the way to go with the validations here by using the annotations @not null. Now, the next one, let us go with the controller class. In the same package com.spring MVC Thymeleaf, create a new class product controller. Go with the controller class product controller and mark it as a controller by using annotation @controller. Now in this controller class, let us go with a method public string load product form. Load product form which takes model as argument, and we'll go with the mapping @get mapping slash, means for any URL this method will get invoked. Load product form. So here I want to load the product form here. So for that one you can say model.add attribute. Here we'll go with product and we'll say new product. So we are creating an attribute, that is product, and what is the value of that? We are giving the object of your product class. Then we are going to return to the add product, means this is the view part. So what is the name of the view page? Add product. Add product is the name of the view page, and we are mapping it as get mapping, means for any URL this method should get invoked, and to this model we are adding the product object. So product is the attribute, and for that we are giving the product object, and we are saying return add product, means it's going to invoke the view file. What is the name of the view file here? Add product.html, that we are going to create. Let us go with one more method here, public string handle product. Here we are going to take this product object and I want to validate it. For that we use annotation @valid, means if it is a valid product, then the binding result, we are going to take one more argument, binding result, and one more argument, model. There. Now we'll apply the post mapping here, @post mapping, and the mapping is add product. Now in this check here, if result dot as errors. So this binding result we are having now. So when whatever the data we are accepting in the form, that form data should be binded with this class object. So if there are some errors, means if the user is not filling any proper data, if the user is not giving any value, then it will go with error. So when it goes with error, that only we are checking result dot as errors. If it is having errors, what we will say here? Return add product. Will redirect to add product. Else we'll say model.add attribute. Will go with the message, and the message is product saved. So to this model we are adding an attribute, that is message, and what is the value? Product saved. And finally we'll say return add product. Right? So this completes our controller. Now go with the view page, that is add product.html. So here keep on saying add product. So it redirects to add product here. So where we have to create this HTML file? In templates folder of srcmain resources. In srcmain resources, under this templates folder, create a new HTML file. Where we have to create that? Under resources, templates folder we have to create. Under templates folder, let us create the file add product.html. Click on finish. Now here go with the HTML tag, and since we are going to make use of Thymeleaf, here we have to refer to the namespace, Thymeleaf namespace, that is XML namespace :th equal to http://www.thymeleaf.org. We are referring to the Thymeleaf homepage. Here go with the body section. In the body section, go with the paragraph th:\text equal to the message. dollar curly brace message. Right? So what is the message here? In the controller we are giving this message. What is that message here? Product saved. So we are just displaying the message over here in the form of paragraph. Now go with the form th equal to th colon action equal to double quotes at the rate double quotes at the rate curly braces add product. So whenever we click on submit button, what is the action name we are saying? Add product. Add product. Then th colon object equal to dollar curly brace product. Dollar curly brace product, and we'll say here method equal to post. Method is what here? Post. See, when we click on submit button, we are saying add product. So it will go to this post mapping, add product, and we are taking, see the object value. What is that object? Dollar product. So it will take this attribute product, so which returns the object of product class, and the method is post here. So when the method is post, it automatically invokes this post mapping. Now in this form, create a table, create a new row tr, then go with the table data product id, then table data. Here we will go with input type equal to text, th colon field, input type equal text, th colon field equal to star PID, star PID. So what is this star PID? This one. It's going to take this PID variable. It's binding with this PID. That's the meaning of this star PID. What is the field name we are going to map here? This one. So we are binding whatever the data we are accepting in this text field. This value we are binding to which field? This PID field. That is the use of this input type text th colon field star PID. Then close this text field. Then now here you check here td th colon if. We are using the validations here th colon if equal to dollar as fields dot as errors for this PID. If you are having any errors for this PID, that means if you are not filling any data, then what we are going to do is we'll go with the message th colon errors. So how to take that message? Star curly braces PID. Curly brace close here. That's it. Here we are going to take the message. So when you said th colon errors star PID, we are referring to this field. So for this field, what is the message we are providing? Product ID is required. Means if the user is not filling any value, it's going to display the errors for us. So this is for product ID. Similar way, you can take for product name and price. So here you take it as product name. Input type equal text th colon field pname, then td th colon if dollar curly brace as fields dot as errors. What is the field name? Pname. Then th colon errors pname. Right? Then similar way, one more row. So here we go with the product price. Th colon text, th colon field. What is the name of the field? Price. Then td th colon if dollar as fields dot as errors. What is the field name? Price. Then th colon errors price. Then now create one more row. create one more. Just we are designing the form here. Here we go with the td, empty td, then td input type equal to submit. We are creating a submit button. Value equal to save product. Value equal to what here? Save product. Now when we click on this button, save product, what is the action name? See, @ curly braces add product. So we are referring to this add product. So goes to the class. Whenever we make a request, it will go to controller class. This add product, then it's going to handle the product. So whatever the product object we are getting, that we are going to validate it, and we are checking with the result. So complete object data, it will come and store into this product object, and we are checking whether it is having some errors, right? So if no errors, it's going to display the message product saved. Now let us run this project now. Right click on the project and say run as Spring Boot app. Once it's started on Tomcat server on port number 8080, open browser and type the URL http://localhost:8080. See here, it's automatically redirecting to the form page, because whenever we use this URL, see the controller, whenever the mapping is /, it's going to enter into this method load form, product form, and we are creating model, we are creating an attribute product, and we are referring to this object of product, and we are saying see return add product. So it automatically goes to this form. So this HTML file will be loaded, and that file got displayed here. Now whenever I click on this save product, see it's saying see product ID is required, size must be between 3 and 10, price is required. These only we call validations. Now let us fill the data like 101, product name, something like keyword, product price, some 500. Now when you click on save product, see we are getting message product saved. How that the message is coming? Here we are giving see peak th:\text message. What is the message? If everything goes fine, it's going to, in this model we are adding attribute message, and what is the value? Product saved. So that message is only getting displayed for us here. So this is also very important concept. Please practice this. How to make use of validations in Spring Boot, and how to make use of Thymeleaf in order to create the forms. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.